Welcome back to Life Jewels with me, HV the Life Coach, where we talk about how to awaken, reset, transform our mindset, habits, and life for positive ideal results. Today we're going to talk about discipline. No one really wants to talk about how powerful and important discipline is in our life. See, I focus on habits. I think about creating habits because habits are the foundation of literally everything in our life being built up on top of each other. Habits compound upon each other and make up the results of our life. But before we get to habits, we have to have discipline. So you can't build a habit without doing something repeatedly. And the only way you could do something repeatedly, consistently, over time, is to have the level of discipline to require to do it. And it's not going to be just physical discipline. It's going to be a mental discipline. It's going to be emotional discipline. It's going to be a spiritual discipline. See, when you're tired and you don't feel like continuing, you have to have fuel coming from a source that you don't know where it's coming from that's going to fill you up because you're a spiritual being first. And you're going to get this energy out of nowhere. You're going to be like, damn, like when you run a mile, you run 2 miles and you get exhausted and you get that second wind of energy, that's that willpower that's pushing you. And the discipline is saying, hey, I know I don't have the energy right now, but I'm going to push through to get to that second wind because I know it's there. I know it's possible. And then you get that burst of energy a second time and you're like, damn, I'm really going. And then you start to build confidence. Then you start to build knowledge of yourself. Then you start to build understanding of yourself. Then you start to build respect for yourself. Then you start to build your character. See, we either conform to the challenges and overcome them, or we fail to them, right? We submit ourselves to them and we weaken ourselves to them. Challenges are meant to be there in our place as opposition for us to grow. But it's not an opposition, it's an opportunity. Now, we could either fall short of that opportunity or fall beyond that opportunity. It's our choice. It's in our efforts. It's in our discipline. See, Mike Tyson said, discipline is doing things like doing the things that you hate, but doing them like you love them. Whoo! I know I messed up on that real quick, so let me say that again. He said, doing discipline, anything that has to do with discipline, is doing anything you hate as if you love it. Damn. And that's powerful because I don't want to get up every morning and work out. I don't want to get up in the morning and breathe and do this and do that. When I say breathe, I'm not talking about actually live. I'm talking about like meditative practices sometimes. I don't want to do that all the time. Sometimes I want to lay in bed, relax. But I know that the desired results I want in my life, as in calmness, stillness, emotional maturity, focus in my mindset, I know that comes from disciplining myself first thing in the morning by focusing my mind, disciplining my body, conditioning myself every morning so that the rest of the day I carry and exude that energy, that mindset, that being of myself. If I don't do that, if I don't have that discipline, if I don't build that discipline to have that habit, then when I go throughout my day, I feel like crap. I really feel like I'm not enough sometimes. I feel like I don't have enough energy. I don't feel like I have enough care or emotion towards things. Sometimes things irritate me more. Sometimes things, I can't cognitively come up with something right away. And it bothers me. It bogs me. And the reason why it bogs me is because I know I'm much more capable and I have much more potential to do the things I want to do, to have the things I want to have, to be the things I want to be. So when I'm not meeting those expectations, it really, really, really bothers me. At my core, when you know better, you do better. When you know better and don't do better, you suffer internally. So I had suffered internally at moments and I had to learn to calm down and breathe. So I practiced not just breathing in the moments where I was upset, but practiced breathing first thing in the morning and last thing at night. So that when I'm in the moments of being stressed, when I'm in the moments of being upset, I know that I can get through this because I've practiced it. I've disciplined my mind, my body, and my being to continue doing this in the moments where I am calm and the moments where I am frustrated so that it's not as difficult when I'm frustrated. Does that make sense? Right? We don't rise to the level of the occasion. We fall to the level of preparation. I'm going to say that again because when I heard that, it really transformed my life. We do not rise to the level of the occasion. We fall to the level of preparation. So if we're not disciplining ourselves by preparing ourselves, by putting in the input, by doing the work necessary, we will never see the results, the efforts of rewarding us with things in life. See, everything we do or don't do has a reward or consequence. Everything we have an input for has an output. All of our efforts or lack of efforts produce a result. Some of them ideal, some of them unideal. But it's up to you. I can't make you do something and then you have the results. I can't force you. The only thing I have control over are my thoughts, my emotions, and my actions. My being is what I control. And if I try to control someone else's being or some other events in life, that's when I start getting angry because I know I can't do it. And when I can't do it, then I'm frustrated because I'm trying to do this and do that. That's a powerful person internally. We call that narcissism, right? Narcissism. When you try to control other people, don't do that. The only person we can control is ourselves. So when I go to a job to go work, you don't get paid from that. If I go and I eat food, you're not going to poop from that food. So the efforts I put into my life affect me. And yes, those around me, but directly affects me. And the things that other people do in their life affects them. So why am I saying this? Because no one in life will ever care more about your life than you do. So if you're not disciplining yourself to do the things you need to do for yourself, who will? I love you. I hope you take this message with a grain of salt and a lot of impact, and you change your life because you are powerful, you are incredible, and you are amazing, and you deserve all the things that are rewarded in life. And the only way you get there are by doing the things you need to do so you can do the things you want to do. Peace. I love you.